All right, so last month we did a video on how to determine the difference between an upper trapezius trigger and a elevated first rib, and I showed you how to treat the elevated first rib. This time I'm going to show you how to determine if it is in fact a trigger point of the upper trapezius and then how to treat it. And it's very simple. If you find the upper trapezius and you can kind of pinch it right there, okay? If you go into the center of that muscle belly and you poke it good, if the patient goes, ow, that is not a first rib, that is an elevated, that is a triggered upper trapezius. The release for it for strain counter strain is so simple. I take the person's arm, so you're gonna hand me your arm, I bring it here and I tuck that hand behind the opposite shoulder. I come up like this and completely support the arm so they're not using any muscles. I go into that muscle and it should be soft as butter and non-tender. And then I hold it for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And I just hold it perfectly motionless, and my finger is there to monitor, not to poke anymore. I'm just there. Now what might happen is you might actually get a pulsing under your finger, which is blood getting into the upper trapezius muscle. That's a good sign. So anyways, let's say we're at a minute and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, there's 2 minutes, and then this is critical. I put the arm down, she does not. I take it, it's like a dead piece of meat, she flops and she lets that arm go down like that, and then I go back in and I poke in on that muscle. And that should dramatically release the trigger point in the upper trapezius. So try to differentiate between a first rib elevation and an upper trapezius trigger and treat them according to the last 2 clinical pearls we did.